Hi, FBI. I think my DM has coronavirus.
With a little case of Lyme disease, maybe?
Right. Like some borderline diabetes and gout.
Oh, man.
All right.
That gout's no crap, dude. It's no poop.
So,
There's this... Go for it.
sorry. Where we last left off, you guys had killed the phase spider and some of its baby minions and returned to Altria where she had discussed some stuff with you guys. I think everyone leveled up, so everyone should be 3 now, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys were rewarded with some platinum, and Altria gave you a little silver raven figurine and showed you how to activate it. But she looks like she's used to being alone. She's not throwing you out, but she looks like she's ready for you to leave. But she's not the type to say anything like that, though. But
Cool. So I'm gonna move into probably this back bedroom over here. Since she won't tell us to leave. Like after 24 hours, that squatters' rights. If I'm
something like that. Well, what would you guys like to do? Where would you like to go?
Guess we can head back to the inn.
yeah. Let's do that. I need to AFK 1 sec. So.
It's like 6 times in the last 5 minutes.
It's like, the minute I fucking sit down,
Right.
she won't. There's a problem. I need you.
It's a new house. Get the woman a break. She's still learning how it works. You keep adding new tech to the doors.
Right. I've locked myself in. I don't know how to get out.
Right?
Adukai is like, I will stay here with Altria for a bit. I will catch up with you later.
He's going to sprout in the garden.
No.
May nature guide you. Pretty sure that's a WoW saying.
I am not a dwarf.
I am not the droid you're looking for. Say again, Sean?
I said you got that voice down, bro.
Right? I thought I did an adequate job at sounding like
That was...
It was a little fast, but
yeah, a little too fast.
A lot of too fast.
A lot of too fast. Alright, I think this is the right map. Yeah. So get rid of the people that are not here. Now, let me, while we wait for Jason to get back.
You know what sucked is whenever he'd call my name out and I'd be like, oh, fuck. Deacon. Like, fuck.
Deacon.
Forrest. Yep.
Excuse
I feel
me.
kind of bad. I hope he wasn't mad at us.
He
Yeah.
wasn't upset, but he was like his RP, like his play style didn't really mesh with you guys. He's like, nothing against them. He's like they all want to have a good time. I get that. But he was more about like the story and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, this group's not too terribly concerned with story. It's interesting, sure, but it's not the primary focus, But I'm cool with 5 players. That's a perfect D&D group in my opinion. So, and this group is represented well. We have a cleric. We actually have 2 clerics.
There's a visual representation of him in the foreground.
Yeah, pretty much. But
Fucking women. Like I literally solved it with, did you try turning the device off and turning it back on?
There goes half my female followers there. And unsub.
Oh,
Oh, you're streaming?
no.
Yeah,
Of course.
no need to not stream.
All of a sudden, Dark is like, oh crap, I just made fun of that guy.
Nah.
Y'all weren't making fun of him.
We got some
If
bright
anything, I'm
ones.
making fun of us.
Got what, baby?
Got some bright people tonight.
Bright people. But you returned.
What did I miss?
Oh, I did. You missed me doing the perfect Brian voice. I was like, I will stay here with Altria for a spell. You get back and
You take the concentration off me.
yeah. You get back though and Jam's not with you.
Who?
Mike Scott,
Exactly.
Oh, hold on.
Jim Gotten.
Why am I purple?
John,
Oh, shit, guys. I think Jam got himself jammed up.
Didn't he tell
Uh-huh.
us? Didn't last game session you say that he was like, oh, I gotta go do something?
Yeah.
He was with that chick.
Excuse
So the-
me, Grok.
Alright,
Have
brother.
you seen the one known as Jam?
No, not since this morning when he left with you guys.
Oh, he didn't leave with us.
He went about halfway and then turned around. So, he seemed like something came up.
IBS.
Yeah, yeah. Where will you be when your IBS flares up?
I got you. Okay.
Is he
All right, appreciate
missing?
it. Well, we just haven't seen him.
Did you
Probably just
He was with that team chick, right?
goop it off.
Or waitress.
Yeah, go downstairs and see if but Grok would have said he saw him go downstairs, but you can go down and see if she, I mean, if you ask, you know, it'll tell you she's working. You don't really know her name, but you know if you describe her, he's like, yeah, she's here. Not very busy this time of day.
I know her name.
I know her name. A head which at this time has no name.
The devil crab. The itch with many names.
Did you go and see Altria?
We did.
Good, good. Did you help her? Did you? I don't know what she needed, but is
We have
Yes.
cleansed the building.
It's all been done,
it's
brother.
all been done.
I think we're running out of quest hooks. But yeah, she asked us to explore a cavern and dispatch some spiders that were causing some problems.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'm glad you took care of that. He kind of shivers a little bit. I don't care for spiders.
Oh, these were extra squishy. It wasn't too bad. It was almost fun.
They were looking for you down at the docks.
Again?
Wanted something about wanting to know if you guys were gonna go and take care of the fish people. Right.
Are they back?
Well, they never really went anywhere. You guys kind of let the one go, and then the dock master was like,
In the fuck.
started telling you guys like what they were and that they're like kind of evil. But so you do have that lead, and there are other places in Ulstenwold that you haven't went to. If you want to visit some other places,
I'll go back to my
Sure.
need gear.
We can go back to the docks. Either way, I'm cool.
Discuss amongst yourselves.
All right, thanks, man.
Welcome.
Fist bump.
Oh man.
So you go to the
Oh,
meeting table.
I don't know where he got himself off to. Maybe
Oh my god.
Mets. Well,
Cow. Got the new PC plugged up and installed, updated everything, pulled up BlueStacks to play. Ray ran the first battle, took a celebratory drink of soda, coast down the wrong pipe, spit that shit all over everything.
oh
Wow.
man.
So anywho,
Working as intended.
Yeah. Well, I'm standing there with Grok still. I'm gonna do some trade.
Ah, what do you wanna trade?
So, in our adventures, I'm starting to feel like my armor's not quite enough. I was looking at something in the way of some studded leather.
Yeah, I can get you some studded leather. And you want to trade in? What do you got now? Regular leather?
I've got regular leather, yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look
I
at that.
can. He hasn't been stabbed too much, so it should be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, rogues don't tend to get hit a ton, or at least the good ones.
A try.
hey Google, how do you get blood out of leather?
Yeah. It's not like you're gonna go
It's-
down 4 times in one session or anything. Is she in here? No, she's not.
probably not. I think they're at the gym.
Do some weight training. Alright, let's see. So you have, what, just regular leather?
I had just regular leather.
Take a look at it. I'll give you 8 gold for it. It normally sells for 10.
Mm-hmm.
Studded's 45. So,
Oh, I can cover that.
alright. Subtract the 45.
Did we ever split all that money?
Subtract the 37
Well,
because I'm doing like a direct
add
trade.
or whatever. Add, subtract the appropriate coin. I don't know who. No, let me look. I can look at your characters and see.
I
I
don't
don't
care. I
think we
paid
did.
75. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it got split because everyone looks like they're around the same. Only one that's got
Cool.
more money is. Well, no, might be. Oh, because I think Ander was the one that had the platinum. But she gave y'all what, like 5?
No, I got that from something else.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's split, right?
Cool.
Alright. So, make your trade, sell, all that good stuff. I'll eventually go in here and make him an actual NPC merchant where you can click on him and get, like, the gear that he has, like, the services that he offers. And you can do it yourself, so you can buy, it will subtract. Because you have purse strings, which is that add-on. It will automatically add and subtract when you buy and sell for you. So be kind of like a video game. But what would you guys go to the dock? Go somewhere else? Anyone need to go see anyone else? There are lots of places here that you can visit?
I like to get back to the church and check on them, but I'm down for the dock. I don't think poking around about the guard guy anymore is gonna help us or hurt, or well, help us. I should say.
Not right now.
Talking about Regis.
Yeah, Regis Philbin.
Well, you could, if you want to role play going by the church. I don't have to move everyone through. We can just role play. Did you need anything specifically, or just wanted to check?
No, I
in?
just wanted to check up on Marcus, see if he's still being good.
Everyone want to go to the church or just start?
That sounds fine. I'll go
Sure.
with him. So make it faster, because I can. I'm super high speed that way.
Let me get your tokens set up then. Even as you walk, you see Marcus outside, kind of cleaning up. Looks like he's weeding.
Nice. Do I have to knock?
No, the doors are open.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Welcome
Good to
back.
see you again. How are things? How is Marcus doing for you?
He's good. He's a good worker. Strong back.
Any more issues from the crypt?
No, everything's been quiet. No banging around anymore. So I think you guys successfully dealt with those issues.
Has anyone been down there? And since we left?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, other than when we took the body out. But
That's good. Alright, just kind of wanted to check in and give a little donation, if you will.
oh, the church is always willing to accept a donation, or tithing, as we like to refer to it. But
Give him like 15 gold.
all right, subtract
Yeah.
that from your sheet. And
Oh yes, donations. What? Oh yeah, I'm coming.
Forgive my friend, he's poor.
It's poor. It's up to you, Deacon, to show them the way.
I'm trying.
Especially the dwarves. You know how stubborn they can be.
Oh yes, those beards.
She'll give you a blessing.
Woohoo!
But, you know, all mechanical standpoint, it doesn't really do shit.
No. Any other issues we can help?
I don't have anything, thankfully. You know, you've cured what ailed me. But this town, I fear, is in peril. But I think with the right guidance, we can get it back on track.
You point me in the right direction, and I'll do what I can.
The jail?
Yes, I've heard some issues with the guard captain.
He's not a good man. I hate to say that. He didn't used to be this way. Or at least he hit it better. It's like he's on a downward slope.
Did anything happen to cause this?
I mean, he was always kind of stern. But then after the accident, you know,
Accident?
yeah, with his family out in the woods,
Oh, yes.
people don't even go out there anymore. And the ones that did, they disappeared from town. Even the investigator that was put on the case initially to accident.
Yeah.
To investigate, what he said happened.
Is there anyone that was close to that investigator that could maybe tell us more? Did he have a partner?
No, they don't really. I mean, it's more like inquiry. It's not like CSI. It's not like
I don't know what
team.
the CSI you speak of.
Oh, it's a Waterdeep thing. But she dated Renee, and baby, you're turning me on with that mic breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she
Is it on?
you're on voice activation.
Oh
guess.
shit! It must have like reset itself or something. I fell
that's not
asleep.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Every day I'm adjusting.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Khakis.
But she dated Renee, or Renee, or however the hell you say her name, with the little accent marks and the E's. I don't know how to pronounce that shit.
All right. Well, I appreciate all your help.
Yeah, but if you want to know more about the investigator, I'd go talk to her.
Renee?
Yeah, she runs the Ravishing Raiments.
Holy.
It is number 9 on your town map.
What's the name of it?
Ravishing
Renee's Ravishing Raiments.
All right. I appreciate your help. Do you mind if we go visit Marcus?
No, by all means.
All right. Thank you. What's up?
Oh, hi, sir. How are you?
Excellent. Excellent. How have things been? How are you doing?
So, has its ups and downs. It's good to lay down and after a good honest days of work, but hands kind of hurt. But that's a working man for you,
Yeah. Well, you keep the faith and stay on the straight and narrow. It's reward enough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I thank you every day for not killing me.
You're welcome. Just let me know if anything strange happens out here again.
I don't know about. Well, define strange. Like, what do you mean?
Anything you would probably think is a bad. Something out of the ordinary.
Well, I don't know if I would say it's out of the ordinary, but the clergy's all been kind of acting weird. Not like, how can I put it? They sometimes, as an ex-thief and a reformed ex-thief, I'm kind of quiet, I just old habits die hard, This one will tell you. Then he points to Ander.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you can tell, man, just by the cut of his jib, that he knows how to work a shadow, move quietly across the room,
It's the headman.
It's that headband. That's a headband of stealth if I've ever seen one. But that
Who what? No.
That $1 million smile, though. I mean,
Bling!
My Discord's been crapping out on me the last little bit, so you dropped out. I lost whole sections of the combo.
well, what's the last thing you heard?
So the last thing I heard with confidence was, "Can I go talk with Marcus?" And then it came back in the middle of that conversation, and it dropped out again.
All right, so Deacon comes over, talks to Marcus. Marcus is like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And they start talking about shit.
So
Some strange shit going down, maybe.
Yeah, Deacon asks if anything weird's been going on.
can you hear me? Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Anywho.
I'm beginning to think I might need to reboot my Discord instance.
Here, let me
It's being
try
re-
switching servers too, real fast.
No, I think it's on my end because it'll come up and say Discord is not responding.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, try closing it out, and we'll give you a second. This interlude brought to you by Snickers, because it's my favorite candy bar.
Oh, good lord.
Did you restart it?
Looks like he is now.
Say all again after incinerator. I'm gonna change it over to US East, so if it drops out, just reconnect.
Okay, man. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello?
Alright then. Party people! He must be having some technical difficulties.
The whole world's having technical difficulty.
Q tried to warn us.
Sit, man. Just shut it down. The internet. They started with Roll20. And they moved to Discord.
Step 1. Roll 20.
Step 1. You get a box. Step 2. You put your dick in a box. back. I must have turned off like the join leave sounds. I don't hear when people come and go anymore. Can you hear us? Could be peeing.
Am I back?
Nah, we'd hear. There you go.
Yay! Can you
Okay.
can you hear us? Okay.
I can hear you okay right now.
Okay. Good.
We'll see. I'll throw something up in roll 20 if it does. It starts doing the same thing again. Okay, so really, I only got like a part of the conversation with Marcus outside.
Oh, it's fine.
Um,
So Dart walked over and started.
so I didn't get the start of it. I got to when I came in. He started talking about the clergy being a little weird
Yeah.
or behaving a little strangely, and then that was the last I heard.
All right. So yeah, you walked over. You know, small talk with him a little bit about staying on the straight and narrow. He thanked you guys for not killing him. Deacon asked if anything, weird was going on to just let him know. And Marcus is like, well, define weird. So,
Yeah, that's about where I came in, and then it dropped out a little bit after that.
all right. So he says that, because he used to be a thief, that he still kind of walks that quiet path, where he goes, kind of skulking in the shadows and moving quietly. Plus, I mean, there's two hot sisters that work at the church too. I mean, come on.
It's got RFB all over.
RFB.
RBF, sorry.
Resting bitch face, yeah.
There you
Oh no, man, that just means they're sweet. You just gotta work at it. You'd be so much
Those-
prettier if you smell.
go. Yeah.
No,
Oh
man.
my god.
Them's is some killer bedroom eyes right there.
Right. So he said that they were kind of acting different, and then he said that how he segued in saying because he moves quietly, because he's an ex-thief, he kind of overheard them speaking, and that's kind of where you said that you couldn't hear. So back in the scene. So, I kind of quietly moved in one day, and they were all just standing around talking, but they were talking in a language I couldn't understand. So I don't know what they were saying, but I stepped on a loose board and it creaked, and when they heard it, they stopped talking and started talking in the king's tongue, common. So I mean, that could be weird, but I don't know. I mean, they are clergy. Don't you guys talk in other languages sometimes when you pray and stuff?
Yeah, but not in conversation.
Maybe they were going over a sermon. I don't know. That's the only weird thing I've seen.
We'll look into it somehow. But yeah, you keep your eyes and ears open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that. No problem.
All right, thanks. You know where I'm staying, right?
Where you took me,
Oh yeah, yep.
okay. Yeah, I'll
Right,
come
thanks.
out there and get you if I need you.
Thank you.
If you see anything, just let us know.
Alright, will do. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you too. All right, guys, we're gonna have to blow this place up.
What happened?
Our buddy Marcus was telling me that the clergy have been speaking in tongues amongst themselves. He didn't know
Isn't
what.
that what
language.
happens with some sects?
No, not really. I would think, like he said, in prayer, not so much conversation. But that's just my own opinion. But anyway, Yeah, but the same story I'm getting about Regis is that something's not right with him. And they said that we should go visit someone that knew I think that's what it was. At I got this. Renee's Ravishing Raiments,
Correct.
building number 9. So if you guys want to do that, or head over to the docks and check up.
Number 9. Number 9.
Lucky number 9.
Number 9.
You want to go to 9?
It's up to them. Like I said, I'm down for the docks or what.
Well, you know the fish people don't tend to do shit during the day, so. But then again, that means it might be a good time to go do it
Know what the fuck?
during the day.
Anyone?
Let's do this. Number 9.
Number 9? Alright. Send you to number 9. Walk a little bit, you come up on the store and you swing open the door.
Bing bong.
So, Deacon,
Yes.
this person is a former investigator. Is that what I understood from what you said?
I believe that she knew the investigator.
Gotcha. Is the investigator no longer alive?
That was
Went
the-
MIA.
Yeah, she went out to investigate the murder site and never returned.
Wait a minute. You said they were married.
Yeah? What? You got a problem with that, Dark?
Yep. Alright, let's go.
Alright, you step into the Ravishing Raiments establishment and you're greeted by a half-elf with striking features. She kind of glances back. Looks like she's playing cards or something. Like you see some cards in her hand. She's, oh, hi. Welcome. Welcome to Ravishing Raiments. What can I do for you? Are you looking for something in particular?
Just a little information for right this second. But I'm sure we might find something in here.
Sure. Well, feel free to browse.
We were told to come over here and see if you can give us any information. Did we ever get the inspector's name?
They never asked.
Well, your wife, inspector?
Your spouse?
She seems like she
Taco partner?
gets. Oh my god.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Gets a little saddened by mentioning of the inspector. Yes, you're referring to my wife.
Apologize for bringing up a tough subject.
It's alright. It's not your fault. I hope one day she'll return.
Yeah, which kind of leads me to my next question. Do you know anything about what happened?
Not really. I mean, honestly, she didn't tell me a whole bunch, but, her name was Kalina. She worked, for the town. as an an investigator, sometimes crime happens and people try and hide, you know, what the crimes or the perpetrators of said crime, and she just had a really good nose about her for ferreting out the truth, I suppose. What is this pertaining to?
We're just trying to figure out what happened. We're adventurers, and we like to try and solve some mysteries on the side. And this one, in particular, has caught our.
So you're hobbyist investigators?
Sure.
Okay.
Um,
Blues Clues of you. But,
don't know what that is, but okay.
it's a Waterdeep thing.
We are hearing things about the guards around here. How this might be part of it, and we want to make sure that justice is being.
Part of what? What are you referring to?
We've heard that the guard captain here could be a little rough.
Don't know what you're referring to.
Well,
give me an insight.
Yep, there's an insight roll.
Yeah, this lady don't know. Huh? You haven't heard about the the guards?
Yeah. Anyway, did someone send him out there or her out? Sorry, force of habit.
Oh, it's all right. Well, I mean, the town in a whole. I mean, when a crime happens, normally it would be, Regis that would lead any type of investigation or delegate, who should investigate what, but in this case, since it was pertaining to him, he was basically kind of ousted, and they elected her to go out and investigate the scene. She was the most senior next to Virgil, but Virgil's more of just a jailer. Nice man, but,
Did she go alone?
I don't know. I normally the woods are a little dangerous now, but back then the worst thing that would really happen would be you might get, shat on by a sprite.
Those nasty little buggers.
Nasty creatures, yes.
That Tavon, he's the worst one of them all.
Oh, I've met her.
Esmeralda, she's a sweetheart, but Tavon, he's got a bit of a temper.
I'm sure he'll get his.
Always saying he knows a real dick when he sees one,
I bet.
All right.
But I went out to the house, if you could call it a house. It's more like a small cottage that they would sometimes go to get away from town. And the place was in disarray, but I'm no investigator. I'm just a humble shop owner.
Well, appreciate your help, and we're here to help get the any issues going on in town straightened out. And if anything happens to come back to you, we're at the inn over there, you know,
The
with the
Sanguine
dwarf
Dawn?
fella.
Oh, the broken compass. Okay.
That's him. You just pop on over and ask for it.
I'll do that if anything comes to mind.
All right. I don't know if any of my friends here were interested in any of your merchandise.
Anyone looking for anything I can help?
I am. Lenny is.
What can I do for you, Lenny?
Well, I see this really nice looking hat here on this table I'm standing next to.
The pirate hat? This one? Or the bowler? Or a cowboy hat?
No, that's
I think he means that one right there. The
Which is that?
Oh, nice.
Alright, yeah. That's,
Is there a set of robes here that match it?
this one over here would fancy you. I have a
How much?
more private room, but she kind of looks you up and down. I don't know if you'd be able to afford that room.
Yeah, probably not. How much for this this hat here and that matching garments?
For the hat and the garments, we'll say 2 gold.
You got yourself a deal.
It's a sweet typewriter there.
This is her Apple MacBook. Because will you be paying with Apple Pay? You get a 10% discount.
No, I haven't adopted it yet, unfortunately. I'm still working with cash.
I'm not sure what that is supposed to be like. Sometimes this dude, when he makes maps, I think he forgets he's doing a fantasy setting. Cause like
It could be like a cotton stretcher thing, what they call it.
oh, I know what you're like where they spool the thread.
Yarn, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it could.
Dude, they have cash registers that are mechanical. Their cash registers are old, man.
Yeah, but nah, I don't know. It's her laptop, though. That's what I'm going with. She's from the future.
What color are these robes?
What color would you like them to be?
Blue.
Blue? Do you want me to change the hat too?
Yeah, I'd like the hat to match.
Alright. She goes and collects a robe, or, the matching ensemble, and she lays them down on the table, and she does some finger waggling.
Oh, shit.
And, she pulls out, like, a little vial of blue ink. And she puts her hand over the blue ink, the bottle, and then she just starts running her hand down the garments, and the color just starts shifting on the robe, and then you notice the ink is slowly draining away out of the bottle, and she finishes up. And this is permanent, but I'll write down the command word in case you want to, change it back to its original color. But if you do that, you'd have to come back to get it changed the color again. So
Cool. That was impressive.
thank you. I dabble,
I will throw her an extra gold.
She smiles. She's quite the looker, though.
Yeah, but I don't think that, from what I heard,
Any of us are her
things will
type.
work out if I... I'll smile back. I really appreciate these garments. I'll wear them with pride,
Well,
and I'll be sure to let everybody know where I got them.
please do. I'll give you a discount if someone comes in and buys something and say that you sent them. What's your
Oh,
name?
cool. Lenny.
Lenny. Nice
You
to
fucking cop.
nice to meet you, Lenny. I like your crown.
Thank you.
Uh,
The old crown.
but anything else? Anyone need any other items that I could be of help?
No, I'm okay for now. Thank you.
All good here. Thank you, ma'am.
You be sure to try that that on and make sure it fits well. Okay.
Do you have a changing room?
Yeah, right over here.
I'll give this a little try on here real quick.
Put it on. It fits perfect.
Oh,
You're running your hands down the front of the robe, and you feel like a pocket. And it feels like there's something in it.
I'll pull it out.
Pull it out. It's a piece of parchment, and it simply says there are ears and eyes everywhere. Be careful of asking about Regus. And then
Oh shit.
at the bottom, it has
Okay.
drawn like path, like a map to where this murder site. It's just
Okay.
basically giving you
The
directions.
crime scene.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, excellent.
The seat will self-destruct in 5. Oh, and the ink is all that blue ink that they dyed the robe in. And at the bottom it has the command word, and it's mystery atoll is the word.
Mystery Atoll?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll step out.
Patronus, we all know that.
Spectrum Patronum. Alright, looks good on you.
Oh, thank you. It fits perfectly. It's almost like it was made for me. I'll do a little spin. Show off my new garments.
Catches on fire like
Baseball.
Hunger Games, you know, just blue flames, you know, but they don't burn.
Make hole. Mending.
I'm just joking.
I'll pat the pocket with the note and say, thank you for your advice and for this command word.
Did you say it yet?
No, isn't that going to remove the ink?
Okay, good. Just making sure you're a clever one.
Stand
Thanks,
away
I like this
when he
color.
blows up.
It looks good on you, Lenny. Well, you do be mindful. And take care, will you?
I will. And thanks again.
Anytime.
What was her name?
Renee.
Renee, and
Although
it was
I'm
called...
sure it's pronounced differently with the little accent mark, but I didn't bother to look it up to see how you would actually.
No, I think that's how you actually spell Renee with a little accent mark.
Oh, okay. Works for me.
Do you,
then.
what was it called? Ravenous?
Yeah, Renee Ravishing Raymond's.
Ravishing Ravenous. Okay. Just want a mental note for when I tell people about that later. All right, pleasure doing business with you, ma'am.
Likewise. Where would you like to go?
Okay, when we all get out of here and
Walk out, Arabella's is sleeping on the ground outside, much like she is in real life.
Man, narcoleptic.
That's the way I feel
She's
right
had a
now.
rough day. She had to get an ultrasound on her kidneys.
Ooh. When
All
we're
right,
all,
guys,
when
huddle
we're
up.
all in, like, yeah, huddled up and out of earshot, I'll
We're gonna have to blow this place up too.
I'll tell these guys, hey, she gave me a note that says, "Be careful who you ask about this Regis fella." And it also has a little map that I think leads to where this the scene of the crime was, where the investigation happened.
Awesome. Glad
Oh, we go take a
she
look.
told you.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I'm down. Like to know more about this.
Dun dun dun.
Would
Spray
you like
paint
to
a
know
red
more
X
about-
on the outside.
I hope that she put a target on my back for me.
Oh no, there's. I mean, if you cast detect magic on it later on, it radiates magic, but you figure that's just from the ink changing colors on it.
Right.
Let me get you set up here.
It's gonna turn out that these are like strippers' clothes, and someone's gonna say a command word and strip me naked.
All right, everybody, into the van.
I'll recommend we take kind of a circuitous route to get there so that it doesn't look obvious that we're looking into the cap.
Well, how far away? Do we know how far away this would be?
So you pull up the map. It is kind of located out in the woods, almost in between 11 and 10.
Okay.
Could we
So
make it back to the docks?
It's actually like if we acted like we're going back to the apothecaries.
I'll put you on the world map. So it'd be like out in this area.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that y'all were zoomed out enough.
Like by those ruins?
Yeah. And y'all are currently standing right here.
This feels like an all-day kind of thing.
Scale wise, I mean, this place doesn't really, like, this town's not very big.
Yeah, there's a scale down at the bottom. One square is only 30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, shit, let's do it. If y'all want to do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright, let me move you guys over there. And before you move and start doing shit, let me wake up Angie real quick. Hang on a second.
Be like those little foam balls that you can throw.
There's a Nerf ball at her.
It's like just heavy enough to wake you up, but not.
I'll just give her a wet willy.
I would be so mad if that happened.
That's option B. Oh my god, fucking allergies are killing me.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
wait.
no.
Okay. That's a total WWE move right there.
Did she fake putting her finger in her ear? Come on.
I don't know.
Alright, I'm back.
No,
WWE, would you?
she did it.
No, she looks like she put her finger like in a fist.
What the fuck am I watching here? She definitely didn't do the same finger, yeah.
It's a middle finger.
I'm just gonna play her. She's really tired, so.
Alright.
But you guys make your way through the woods and you find the path. Map perfectly plots you on the right way. And you get out here. Why did my music stop?
So this is the old homestead of Fergus or Regis.
No, this isn't his home. This is kind of like a
Is it like the summer house?
kind of like a little cottage in the woods where they would go to get away from
Don't move.
from town.
Are we free to move, sir?
You can move around.
I was gonna say, some strange shit's been going on out here. We might want to be careful.
How are y'all approaching? Let me ask you this before you guys bum rush this cottage. How are you approaching this cottage? I know he
Like
just
SWAT?
so you're okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna
Stealthily with care.
cautiously.
I'm
Alrighty.
wait in these bushes here.
It's okay. You guys
Until
stealth away. I got
I
this.
get the call.
Are you gonna like do any sort of reconnaissance, or are you?
Oh Lord.
That's what
Well,
kind
he
of my
was.
intent.
Until he's like, "Hey, party people!"
Then Lenny goes rushing in. It was special.
Yeah, it's Lenny's style. Until you guys yell at him, and then he'll hide in the. Hide behind
Give me a
things.
perception, Lenny.
Alright.
Get her character pulled up here.
So,
All right, you don't notice.
Too bad you didn't have advantage.
yeah.
All right, you're good. Oh, so you're just walking down there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see or hear anything going on, right?
No, you don't hear anything.
Yes, I can only assume that, this place is abandoned at this point. How does the building look? Does it look like it's run down?
It's dilapidated and
How long ago was this Regis incident?
Just thinking that.
it's been a few years.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That was my impression.
So it's dilapidated and falling apart. Andrew, give me a perception check when you get right here.
Looks like a no.
Like, fuck your perception. You definitely hear something moving around. Sounds like it's coming from inside that building.
So I indicate to everybody to be quiet. Try to get them to rally up on me. And once everybody's near enough where we can be quiet, as I speak, I say, "There's something inside."
I agree. There's something inside all of us.
I mean the house.
Of course, of course.
Even with that shitty 13 stealth. Alright, so what are you doing?
Yeah, what are we going to do about it? I mean, it could just be a squirrel, dude.
Yeah, you could see from here that there's no door on the thing.
So you said I heard something moving around the house. What kind of noises did I hear moving around? Like small animal noises or big creature noises?
It sounded weighty, like it had weight to it.
It's Thanos. Somebody cut his head off.
Thanos.
I don't know, folks. I didn't hear no squirrels in there. That sounded pretty big.
Giant space hamster.
I mean, it's possible. Not a miniature giant space hamster, though, like an actual giant space hamster.
I just want
Well,
to.
I don't think we could just sit out here and wait for it to die.
We didn't long rest between last session and this session, right?
Nope.
Just
I don't
double check.
recall casting Cure Wounds, though. I don't remember.
My mage armor's still going then.
I do think that we are out of good berries, though.
I have one.
We are totes out of good berries.
I still have one.
As you approach the cabin, Jason, you see this thing step out.
Shit.
Oh, he looks friendly.
That's my mother-in-law.
Yo, she bitch.
And it just looks right at you.
Looks like a flesh golem.
Oh, you poor creature.
Hello.
We'll heal you. Don't worry. Straight to hell.
It looks in pain.
Let's try talking with it, guys.
Hello.
It's like starts ambling towards you.
I think it's hungry. Throw it a ration.
Oh, wait. What was the name? I know this. Kalina.
Jesus Christ! It's the toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
It's Toxie.
I guess it's not Kalina. Wait a minute.
You say it's
I see a
walking towards
pagan.
us?
Yeah, it's kind of ambling towards you.
Threateningly.
Can I make some kind of like nature?
Too bad this fucking
arcana
bush
check
is
or
in the
something
way.
to see what this thing is?
How
This,
do I roll an effing one? My word.
wouldn't it be? Give me Arcana. Nah, you have
I'm
no
not
idea.
studied. I need to go back to school, guys. All right. Pass my turn.
Nah, man. School's canceled.
Damn coronavirus.
Should have a coronavirus joke count.
And it pretty much just charges straight at you, Jay.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It will make a bite attack at you. Oh,
Should try using the little magic words.
My
Just-
condolences,
Just
Jay.
missed.
no, this is gonna hurt.
What?
So he bites into the side of your neck, where shoulder and your neck meet, and just like tears a chunk out of you. Let me double check something. Yeah.
Go ahead and get healing word ready here.
And that ends its turn. I I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws for me.
What was saving throw?
Wisdom.
Wow, that's pretty shitty.
Ouch.
Oh, let me roll for Angie. Sorry.
Told you I just need to kill something this week, Wes, not die myself.
Can't help it. It credit on the right out the fucking door. So Torn, Ander, and Angie, when a creature, I'll just post it. So right now you're frightened. Of the
Is he the
creature.
only one, though?
Oh, that's, you have disadvantage if it's 6 or more of them. So it's just a straight roll. So you're, let me see. So it would be Ander. And Angie. Alright. So you would start your turn, you'd be frightened of it, and you would need to...
Yeah, it's when it's within 3. When a creature that isn't a demon starts its turn within 30 foot of 3 or more Rudderkins, it makes that DC 11. And I know what you're probably, gonna bust out with some from inside the house, but line of sight would dictate we have no idea that they're within that building.
Oh, no. You're right. I didn't see that, so you were not...
Thank God. I was like, we're fucked.
That was my issue right there. And it's like, what?
It also says when you start your turn.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why it was going on.
Because it was me.
I just was having you all roll just to get it out of the way. But yeah, okay, so you're good. So what would you like to do, sir?
Alright, first I will pop my second wind, which is a D10 plus my fighter level. So, why is it not letting me? Oh, there it is. Then I will. So I'm going to attempt to do that with my hit.
You still have bless on.
God
16,
damn you.
16 still hit, so that would be 6. And then whatever you roll on... Oh, you already... Oh, no, that was for your... What you call it? Don't you roll, or does it not do damage on that one? Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought... Alright. And so it is now prone.
Did it fail? I didn't see you make a check. It makes a saving throw.
What is it, strength? Or...
Yeah, strength based.
Okay, never mind.
Oh. And then I will pop whatever that other ability I use is called. It's escaping. Action surge. Yes, that's it.
That thing.
And I will attempt to do the same thing again.
All right.
Oh,
Nice.
Snapple.
So that's 11, 12, 13,
Squishy.
14, 18, 27. You actually kill it. With
Nice
just,
job. Nice job.
just the base damage.
Easy.
Stupid fucking trash monsters. Let's set this fucking building on fire.
Well, combat's not over. So,
Yeah, I was
in your
gonna say.
turn, when you
Oh,
walk towards the building,
Shit. There's more in here. Where's my fucking... Damn, there's a lot of spam.
motherfucker, hold on. Logged me out of. Alright. This thing will step up to the, to the doorway, and, you can see it, but they can't really see it from where they are. Lets out this kind of like
Ozzy?
He's like, oh, can't even fuck.
Sorry.
And he will swing. The tail whips around from behind him and just slams you right in the neck for 14.
Uh-oh.
And that will end his turn. Deacon.
Alright, let's see.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
Let's do this. Bazinga.
Bazinga. See, he puts his healing hands on those shoulders and just goes to work, kneading them. That's the power healing word.
I assume that's adding in all my stuff.
Wisdom modifier and then the 2 from the plus the level of the spell since you upcasted it to 3 or 2. So, and then you just rolled really shitty on the higher level cast, but you maxed your first level part of it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing anything else?
Oh yeah. Now watch some shit come out of the.
Damn, you got a lot of movement, bro.
Oh wait, you know what? Yeah, I can't move, can I? Boop.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You got one square you can move. Alright, so that would be
Nailed
30.
it.
She will run over, see that you're wounded, and she will cast Healing Word on you. She'll also cast it at level 2, but not quite as impressive as the Cleric of Life, but it is a Cleric of Life, so he should be impressive healing, and that will end her turn. Ender.
All right, I'm going to move around the corner. Right there.
Cantrips, man. Cantrips.
Slam a force ball into him. Do anything else? Rich?
In my turn right there.
Alright. Lenu.
Lenny is going to shoot a firebolt at this horned bastard.
Hits the
He's
side
gonna
of
miss.
the wall.
Oh shit!
Doesn't catch though.
Okay, sweet. And that's it.
Torin, I need you to make a con save.
Fuck.
Love this motherfucking roll 20, man. I just can't. Outstand.
You take 6 points of necrotic damage as the smell of this thing is awful. Hey, at least you didn't roll a 1 for an attack, though. Right?
I'm sure that's coming from these cuckold cocksuckers.
Alright, you get to still act as normal.
Alright, I will.
This guy, I think, is what they modeled that jumping jack guy off of. That urban legend dude. Fuck. Tenacious D. Come with me, you're going to hell. You're
Come on,
gonna
please.
gargle mayonnaise.
You can't even tell that's Dave Grohl either.
Just miss him as he manages to pull his head out of the way of your axe. Anything else?
No, I won't do that.
It's actually gonna go straight forward and swing at you, Ander.
The fuck?
Joy.
Hits
Oh
you
no.
Ouch.
a whole 3 damage. Yay! Just almost dodged the tail swipe, but ends up
I have a new piercing, don't I? In my ear.
right. And then it starts to go back. You will get an attack of opportunity. So, and you will too, Jay, as it attempts to leap on top of the building.
The fuck?
So, Ander and Jason.
Swing and a miss.
Jeez.
Unexpected as it leaps up on top of the building and perches down and looks at you, and that will end its turn. Deacon.
Let's see. Do I want to shoot this motherfucker? Or heal?
Shoot this motherfucker, bro.
I don't know, man. I suck.
Send this Beezle boss back to hell.
Alright, there you go.
Guiding bolted for 11 radiant.
Fucking shitty damage roll, too.
Cries out a little bit. But Arabella steps up and she's like, "What the fuck is that thing?" As she will fire off her own Eldritch Blast, missing, looking rather. Actually, hang on. I need you to make a save too, Deacon.
What? For what?
Con save.
Some dumb, retarded.
Rotting presence. But 12 is enough.
Nice.
Oh, wait, nope, sorry. That was DC 13. So, Angie
Rip.
will take 2 damage, and you will take 6 damage.
What?
Alright. And that will end her turn. And her. I need you to make a con save. You will take 2 points of damage. Damage. And you are free to act.
Get out of the stink zone, and then I'm going to boom things.
A little meta there, but that's alright. You paid for it with a miss.
I mean, what you gonna do?
I feel you, man. You doing anything else?
The fuck?
Nah, I think I'm done. I don't know what else I could do. I'm about
Shout insults at it, man.
make rude gestures,
Lenny.
grab it.
1 second.
Mhm.
Roll 20's making me log back in.
Yeah, it did that to me too, for some weird reason.
Alright.
Also, I'd like to point out with this game, this should put me right at 1,000 hours played on Roll20.
Oh, man.
Crit.
Oh, yeah.
Your flames hit it, but it doesn't seem like it does as much damage as it should. You know that was a good hit.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, how far were you? Were you 60 or 30?
I'm 25 feet. I measured it.
Yeah, you need you to make a con save. You take 4 points of damage.
This foul presence.
It stank.
Alright, that's good.
Alright. Now end your turn. Torn, I need you to make a con save.
Damn.
You'll take 5 points of damage.
I'm gonna climb up onto the motherfucking roof. If the Roll20 fucking gods would like to let us roll anything over a 3, I guess not. This is like remotely so not fun. Like borderline. If it was anyone but you running the game, I'd probably just X the fuck out. Like, goddamn, could they have a fucking worse random number generator? I've never seen such spikiness in a fucking random number generator. I'm stepping the fuck in where I can't see the stupid fucking cunt thing because I'm somehow scared enough to take some kind of damage from looking at the dumbass looks like a fucking 80s metal reject puppet. Like, give me a fucking break. Please
There
come
went
the
Archie
fuck down
rating.
here.
It takes 2 steps back, and then it leaps out. 10, 15, 20.
Like, I will just pay for us to get the books on whatever other fucking bullshit random thing that we were using so that we can get the fuck out of this dated fucking game.
Hits you for 9.
Just absolute
Ouch.
fucking trash.
And now will end its turn.
I have to use total dead. 13.
Saved.
Alright, you know. Yep.
Oh, I needed you to make a con save too, by the way.
To start?
Yeah, because you were in 30 before you moved.
Okay. Yeah.
Take 5.
5.
Do the hit points for yourself real quick so I can do hers.
Done. God, we suck.
Amazing. It's almost like it's a horribly created API. Fucking amazing.
Arabellis is going to she's going to cast Fairy Fire. She's going to center it to where it won't hit Ander. And we'll see if it will get him. It does. So he is Fairy Fired. And then she is going to back up. Ander, I need you to make a con save. Got it. Free
Finally.
does have advantage, so you will get your sneak attack too if you hit him.
I get it regardless. There's nobody else standing within 5 feet of me.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you're a swashbuckler.
Dude, Errol Flynn was dope.
I'm pretty
You gotta
sure
watch
he
some of
died
those old
AIDS.
movies for.
About as gay as this API rolling script. Not Errol Flynn, but, you know.
Unfortunately, 11 does not hit. Or an 8. 24 will hit, though. So it's 13, yeah. Looking near death. Well, you bonus action to do the second attack, so if you disengage, he'll be able to attack you. But you are free to do it if you want. You staying there, Rich, or you moving?
gonna fancy footwork my way out.
Wow. Is it posted up? Okay, gotcha. Fancy. Dance, rabbit, dance. Give me a perception check as you're running off, real quick, Ander.
You're just gonna bring him back to us.
It's okay, guys. I got this.
You pretty sure you heard some snickering coming from over here in these bushes. Lenny, need you to make a con save.
Oh, I got this. Natural 20. Come on.
Natural 20. Take 2 damage, sir. I'll do it for you. Whatever you're doing.
In this game, I can move and then move again, right? After I attack?
Yeah, you could attack and move, attack, move, as long as you don't go over your 30. Unless you're going to not attack and do like a double move.
Okay.
You can go up and try and shock and grass this bitch. Oh, Thunder Wave.
DC 13 con.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So it takes 12 damage.
Pushes him back 10 feet.
10. He's kind of up against this wall.
6.
Torn. I need you to make a con save.
I was out of 30. There's no way that's 30. Not to mention with the fucking dumbass. But guess what? I can't even see him, so he can't see me.
If you pie slice that corner of this,
I'm sorry, I can't see out of this doorway. It's
you
blackness.
can't see the wall, but he can see you.
Isn't it a smell thing anyway?
Yeah, it's not really line of sight. It's a presence.
It's like that sneaky guy you have to work with.
I'm
It's
pretty sure you can Google that about abilities.
it's fine, Jason. You don't worry about it, bro. Jesus Christ. You're like a child having a temper tantrum in a store because your mom won't buy you the toy you want. Alright, it's your go, man. What are you doing?
Use my last superiority die to add to precision attack. Turns to 10 and well, it's a 15 to 15 hit.
Yeah, you kill it. It had 3 hit points. So you don't have to use it if you don't want. If you want to bank it.
Yeah, for 15 hits.
Yeah, 15 hit him. He only had a 14 armor class. As you guys were
Yeah.
missing.
It's this cocksucking, piece of shit program. I'm pretty sure, like, Violet could probably code a better random number generator.
But it falls dead and everything goes quiet.
I swear I heard those effing sprites laughing at us.
Sprites?
What did it sound? Did it sound like the sprite's laughing at us like it did the other day?
No, this didn't sound like a sprite.
Oh, what was laughing?
Sorry, boy, I can't roll anything over an 8. So, Buck, I don't know. I think you were imagining.
I want to look at this shambling mass or whatever the hell.
No, it was something up this way.
This shit makes me never want to see this fucking game again. Where?
You guys search around for a little bit, but you don't find anything.
Oh well, it's gone, whatever it was. I'm sure our amazing combat prowess scared it away. Alright, come in here and commit to setting this building on fire.
Alright. Start pulling out your
First yell.
tinderbox.
Search quick, boys.
What's that?
Search quit. Huh? It's like a mound of trash, like rubbish.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm gonna look through it.
Odd that these random demon things are just camping out here in the middle of nowhere. What do you make of that, cleric?
I have no clue. I actually think I don't know if they would be the culprits.
Well, usually demons are summoned to this plane, and if they're bound, they're commanded. So they might have been looking over this place for somebody.
Why do I swear someone said something about our whatever that fucker's name is. Hold on, I'll scroll the fuck down here. This Regus guy was. Who said he was? Somebody said he was doing some kind of witchcraft or.
Arabellus is like, yeah, Esmeralda.
Maybe these are some of the things that he summoned.
What's he trying to hide?
Yeah, Torrent, sounds great.
We need to take a short rest.
Yeah, we need more than a short rest.
Or a long rest, I guess. But that will put us well into the evening if we want to rest out here.
Yeah,
I mean, we've got some shelter.
Well, I mean,
surrounded by trash.
Part of it's on fire now, too. Yeah.
Well, momentarily it will be.
Let's put it out. This is protected right now. Let's put that bit of fire out and camp out here
If
for a
they see
little
the
bit.
smoke coming from here, then they're gonna have our ass.
Also,
I'm pretty sure we're still also technically on private property. So we
Anything in the well?
some cool, refreshing water.
I'll drink it.
Don't worry.
So, is there anything in this house of noteworthy with that investigation?
No, not with a 14. Deacon, are you getting water?
I'll pull a pail.
You start working the little handle, and it comes up, and you notice some bone kind of sticking out in the water in the bucket.
Oh God, no.
And you look in the bucket and it looks like a skeletal hand in the
Any
bucket,
wings on it?
like laying like it's been severed.
I'll drop to my knees and start yelling, no.
Okay, this wasn't after you drank it or nothing.
No, but still.
I
Just
wonder.
to get people's attention.
What's
Like
wrong?
they said they had the bodies of the family, right? They know the family was dead.
Yeah, well, no, they never said anything about the bodies. He
Yeah.
returned by himself, unwounded, and told a tale that they were attacked by something in the
Oh,
woods,
right.
but they never recovered any bodies.
Okay.
Does it look like, oh man,
You have medicine?
I believe so. Let me see. Yes, I do.
Give me that. You could tell that these bones have been here a while, because well, one, they're bones, um, but they also look like they've been gnawed on, like somebody ate some shit off them, like they were chicken wings.
I think I found the family.
Tasty.
I'm wondering if we should go down there.
Well,
Nah. Are there any? You know what? I'm gonna drop the pail down there again. See if I can pull up. Looking for any kind of identification or identifying stuff, ring, anything.
don't end up getting any more bones. It's not like it was one of those arcade toys where with the little
Yeah.
claw hooks, but the water smells like death. Like it's definitely not good water down there. So
Let's
chances
put the
are,
house out with it.
hmm,
Said let's put the house out with it.
Uh,
he didn't set it on fire. He's just hot. He wanted to do that until y'all searched it thoroughly.
well, I think, like I said, this is a burial spot of sorts.
More like a body dump.
How do we connect it?
We searched the house. Everyone looked. There didn't seem to be anything in it.
Can I look again?
Yeah,
Look underneath that carpet.
most skills are, unless you're under duress, you can just keep rolling. It just adds to the time. Alright,
There
so
we go.
you start looking around, digging through the rubbish a little bit more, and you do find,
Fuck this shit.
you do find a, looks like a diary or something. It's like a small book.
Does it have the name Anne Frank on it?
Maybe. That's actually pretty funny because I put all this stuff in this room. It was an empty room. One of the things I searched for, it brought up a little fucking Nazi flag on a pole, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
It was kind of bizarre.
All right. I'm gonna open the book.
All right. What languages do you read?
Infernal and Common.
Give me just a second.
If it's not something like that, I have comprehend language.
Yeah, it's
Sweet.
not Infernal. And what was the other one you said? Infernal and
It's
what?
Common.
Common? Okay. Yeah, no, it's neither of those. But
Anybody
Infernal,
able to read this thing?
it's kind
Let me take a look. Is it draconic?
It's not.
Before you waste a spell, you asking everybody else.
Let me see what Angie has.
That looks like abyssal.
It is actually Abyssal.
I just totally guess that. I cannot read it.
Yeah,
And can anyone read abyssal?
Angie can't either.
Not I.
Okie dokie. Here goes to comprehend languages.
Alright, so you sit down for a little bit and ritually cast comprehend languages.
I'm gonna take a short rest while he does that.
Alright. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Ander.
The hell?
Joy. Please say it was a 10D.
It was not a 10. You don't... Like, nothing happens to you, but you sit down and you're flipping through the book and you're reading it, and you guys are watching him read the book, and then he gets up and he takes a step over to the stove, and he's like, "It's cold, isn't it?"
No, you step away from the stove.
And he sets the book down and he starts making a fire. It's like, y'all
I'm
aren't
gonna-
cold?
I'm gonna grab the book.
And he gets a little fire going in the stove, and then he sits back down on the carpet. Give me insight checks, especially you, Jason, because you basically raised Ander. He fucking browser window. He definitely doesn't seem like he's acting like himself. Like his whole mannerisms and the way that he acts has kind of changed almost to a more feminine way that he normally acts. I mean, he is a swashbuckler. After all, but he what's
wrong with you, boy?
Hold on one second. Is there a yeah, you can hold on, Reddit. What up, my Roll20 groups? I don't know if he can hear me, so.
I can hear you.
Oh no, I'm talking about this guy that came in the chat was asking if there was a place to start playing D&D. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would recommend Reddit. A lot of them will have like invitations, like they'll, like new player friendly, and I would just jump into one of those if you're new to D&D. Now, if you're not new and you know what you're doing, then, of course, yeah. And then there's Roll20 forums as well. It's free. You don't have to pay anything to go into the forums.
That's the one you want.
RPG Table Finder. Oh, you're not in what's called. Let me put that in there for him too. One of our players, he says he's had some experience with that. Hopefully that's not some bogus link that's going to send you to porn, but it seems legit.
I checked it. It is.
Damn it. Incoming ban. But sorry. But he almost takes on like completely different personality.
Holy shnikes.
Thank you for the follow, Fox Ponich. Appreciate that. Um,
Those poor foxes.
but yeah, no, you're welcome.
Holy shnikes.
Thank you also for the follow. I appreciate that, sir. Or ma'am. Um, but yeah, he takes on the mannerism of like a female, like very feminine, but also very young. Just the way he's acting kind of seems bizarre to you guys. Sorry, got a little sidetracked there with what you call it. Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate that, Kick. And thanks for taking his recommendation and coming to the channel, Fox. But yeah, you guys want to interact with that, you can.
Who are we speaking to?
What in the nine hells is going on here?
You shouldn't
Speak,
talk,
boy.
You shouldn't talk like that. That's a bad word.
Can I tell if he's possessed?
Give me an arcana or detect magic or something.
Religion?
Religion. I mean, it's not like he's head spinning around and he's puking pea soup or nothing.
Alright, never mind.
But yeah, you shouldn't talk like that.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Like what, silly? Who are you anyway?
Who are we speaking to?
Oh, where's my mommy and daddy? Are you friends of Regus?
We are not.
What's your name?
My name is Cinderella.
Cinderella? Really?
No, Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Jesus, are you
La,
deaf?
la, la, la.
Sounds like a porn star.
Sounds like it's a little kid.
Can I have my book back, mister?
Cinderella, what happened to you? What was the last thing you remember?
Oh, we were going on a picnic, all of us. And,
You, your mother, and your father?
and Regus, and my brother. And we came out, it was nice, the weather was perfect. And, Regus offered to cook. And, which was weird, because he doesn't like cooking. He normally just has people, prepare food for him. We always tease him about he has to find a wife that can cook, because he'll starve to death otherwise.
That's funny.
But he cooked, and everyone got really sleepy, and we all went to sleep. And then I woke up, and you guys were here.
I hate to tell you this, but everyone that went to sleep, with the exception of Regis, is gone.
Gone? Where'd they go? Wait, I'm here. What are you talking about? Did they go back to town?
They don't exist anymore.
What do you mean they don't exist? That doesn't make any sense. You're not making any sense.
Right now, you're in my friend's body, and all those people have died, including yourself.
I know. You guys must be jesters.
Does anyone have a mirror?
I don't think Angie put any equipment on. Oh no, she did. But she does not have a mirror. I think mirrors are kind of expensive, so I doubt she bought some.
They are. Is there anything that I can show a reflection?
Might be able to get some water, that pail, the bucket, fill it with water.
Don't mind that severed hand.
uh,
There's nothing shiny in the room.
And what? Any of you magic casters got minor images? You could use that to mirror also.
yeah, make a mirror that way.
I don't.
Yeah,
Negative.
Angie and they're all arcane or divine casters.
Well, poop.
Maybe I could use prestidigitation to polish some metal or something.
I'm gonna tell her to look at her arms and hands and body.
They look like arms and hands. What are you talking about?
Are they yours?
They look like mine.
That man's hands look like yours.
I was kind of a big gal. What's your names?
I'm Deacon Garrett. These people are all tongueless and they can't speak.
Just, name's torn. I've raised the body that you're inhabiting since he was a small boy.
Oh, he looks confused. Like he doesn't really understand what's going on. Like who you people are. Why is it so dirty in here?
It's been 3 years since you died.
Give me a persuasion.
Spit in her face.
That's 50%. I'm just saying.
Damn it, Jason.
What?
Spit in her face.
No, I said that's what he did.
No, I
did.
Like, but yeah, he looks like he's like on that cusp of freaking out. You know, like a kid would.
Yeah.
Like if he was trying to play tag, but he just wasn't quite fast enough, or he's got that frustration building. Can I have my book back?
What's your books about?
It's my diary.
Is there anything bad in your book that we should let other people know?
Not that I think. I mean, I don't want people knowing who I have a crush on, but you know, nothing that would get anyone in trouble.
Tell me more about Regis. What do you know about?
It's my brother, silly. I know a lot about him. What do you want to know?
Do you know if he would ever harm anyone for that he loved?
I don't think so. I mean, he's a good man. He's my brother. He's like the sheriff.
He is.
I mean, I know they don't call them sheriffs, but you know, but that's what I think of him, like a sheriff.
I'm gonna set your book over here on your bed.
Okay. He like stands up and follows you over to the bed, sits on the bed, kind of curls his feet up under him like all Indian style, you know. He's like
All
looking
right, here
around
you
like,
go.
Where's my pen and stuff? Like, looking around.
Maybe you should get some rest.
Okay. I am kind of feeling a little lightheaded.
Pale.
Pale.
Uh,
A little. It's cold though.
I'll light a fire for you.
Well, Andrew technically lit the fire already.
Oh, did he?
That's when he was being taken over. But he'll lay down and he kind of drifts off, and then like Andrew wakes up. You're standing there, kind of looking over him, and it's not a.
What just happened?
Back up.
What are you doing?
Why are you stroking my hair?
We'll
Weirdo.
tell you later. But let's just leave that book alone. Do we want to take the book? Anybody want to take it? Just don't read it? I think we should.
Arabellis is like, why would a little girl know Abyssal? But that's all I gotta say about that matter.
Good question.
What little girl?
Again, Carl. I'm sorry, not Carl.
Flashback. Damn it, Carl.
We'll tell you later.
I have to say that GIF is just sexy right there.
I think we need to go back and get some rest of our own and talk about what we've just seen. Sure thing, okay.
It's like a one-man show tonight.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds
Have
like a
my
plan,
act.
Dan.
Oh wait, shit.
Arabellis is like, yeah, it's probably a good idea.
So now we want to leave, like an hour or two later.
Yeah, hey, we got some more information.
Something weird happened.
Did Ender come back, or is he still
Yeah, no,
possessed?
the little girl laid on the bed and kind of nodded off, and then Ander like immediately woke up.
We're stroking his head like, pretty girl, pretty girl.
Man, what did you read in that book?
You remember sitting down and like you remember ritually casting comprehend languages, and then you picked up the book and you hadn't even really opened it. You just looked at the symbol that's on the front of it, and next thing you knew, you were waking up on the bed.
We're gonna need you to do that again.
I'll take that
We're
book.
still
and put it
within
in
the
my
hour,
bag.
right?
Yeah, it hasn't been. It's only been like maybe 10 minutes. Do you
Yeah,
look
I think
at
we
the
need
book,
to get out of here.
Ander?
I'm just putting
Oh,
it in
no.
my bag. Oh.
Someone want to do a detect?
I
What's that?
can't yet.
What's that?
Yeah, I can.
So these magic caster types can do this spell where they can detect if there's been magic cast on something. And I
That
look
sounds
squarely at Lenny.
Yeah, I can do it, but I would have to do it as a ritual.
I could do it, but y'all can't watch me while I'm doing it.
I could turn invisible if you ain't looking at me.
Spit on the back of my head and call me dirt.
Takes 15 minutes.
Do y'all want to wait?
I think we should
Been
go
here.
back.
Give it 10 minutes, I guess.
Alright. You ritually cast the spell, and it's definitely radiating magic.
Is that the only thing? Is there anything else in here?
That's the only thing radiate. Well, the whole place kind of radiates like a conjuration magic.
Hmm. Is that well radiating?
If you go out and look at it, it's not radiating any. Well, if you look down into the well,
Sure. I'll
give
get
me
10 minutes.
a perception check. Good enough. You do faintly see something glowing at the bottom of it. Very, very faint. Through the water, like down in the water.
I'll let everybody know about that.
What?
I'm not going in there. I'm just saying.
How
Could be-
deep does it look?
So deep. So deep. It's
What
probably
she
about
said?
40 feet down
Aren't we on the coast?
to the
Isn't
water.
this a coastal town?
Yeah,
Dude, there's no way that's 40 feet down.
looks 40 feet.
All right.
Look, nerd.
I'm just saying, I live in a coastal town and nobody has basement.
Well, I mean, y'all are a ways away from this part is more towards the mountains. Like if you go back to the
It's like being on a coastal town in California more than the East Coast. There's hills and there's actual.
Earthquake.
like, hold on. Like if you go, like it was up by these ruins, so you're heading away, and then it's an elevation. Like if you look at the waterline,
We don't need to justify fantasy.
I'm just letting him know. I don't want to ruin his immersion because he lives on a coastal town. But yes, you do see something radiating. Something.
Oh.
Radiating.
Is the hand raid?
No, the hand's not magic. Hand's just a skeleton.
Can we get the bucket down there and scoop it up?
You know, we do have a dwarf.
The fuck's that mean?
Unrobe and get in that.
Dogs are good at spelunking, right?
Probe and get in that bucket, bitch.
Freelick jumps into the pit to gather the treasure. How much does Freelick get? No one?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
I'm
not
right
familiar
there.
with
I know.
that one.
I know Wes knows. It's from Beezus and Monsters. The Tom Hanks movie where he goes crazy.
I haven't seen that one. I know of it, but I haven't seen
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
I haven't seen that.
Wow.
I heard Tom Hanks and I was going to see the Burbs, but
It's like the dude jumps and he jumps into the pit, you know, and then it's like the guy's like, it's a trap. The pit is filled with sharp gem encrusted spikes. Freelick the fanatic of Glossamere is impaled. Yeah, it's like just the overacting on it was so fucking funny.
No fucking saves, nothing. Just dead.
Yeah, you see where I learned it from, right? He stole that out of my playbook. Just saying. I'll claw now and then. I ain't scared. Is it big enough to go down?
You got rope?
Yeah, you could fit.
I can't see what's radiating.
Yeah, he doesn't have the detect magic going.
is it small?
No, over there. To your left.
No, asshole.
Is there rope? Do we have rope? I don't have rope.
Oh, the bucket's got a rope on it.
Does it look nice and sturdy?
Is it a
Just
sturdy rope, or
put
do we
this
need to
around your
use one of the?
I can give you
We'll
the.
lower you down.
You know what? Here's what we can do. I can put the drift globe in.
Oh, he didn't mean he can't see. He has fucking dark vision.
Yeah.
He's saying he can't see the magic
The
item.
magic item. Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll just go down.
All right. You can lean over the ledge there, Lenny, and
I'll do my best.
a little to the left.
All
I
right,
need some
can he
strong
see
motherfuckers
it?
over here to help me.
Can't believe that
Or
nobody
does he
has any
just
rope.
detect the glow?
He sees the glow. He doesn't see the item that's down there. He can see it shimmering through the water.
Well, that's fine. I'll just see. There's got. I mean, it's. I doubt it's just the wall glow.
Just reach around in there.
Well,
You'll
why
get it.
would the wall be glowing?
I'm saying like it should. Hopefully, as long as it's actually an item, you know, and not like a magic wall or a rock or something that I
Or
wouldn't
magic
be able.
beast.
Right.
I see. Magic beast. That's a good idea. Alright, well, give me an athletics to climb down with advantage using the rope. Hell,
Oh,
that one, man.
shit.
You're like, watch this shit. You go down and down and down, and you get to the water. Are you just gonna go down into the water, or are you gonna like use your blade or something? Or you don't know, like a dagger, and
Yeah.
fish around?
Yeah. Sure. It sounds good.
All right. You
See if I can spill
spend,
anything out.
yeah, you spend like a few minutes down there. You definitely see bones. There are several skulls down here.
Do you see any child bone?
Take a moment to ponder our existence.
Existence is paused. Your dagger eventually, as you're kind of, it's almost like you're stirring a bowl of soup, you know. But your dagger catches on cloth or something, like it gets heavy. You know, like you ever like pulled a towel out the washing machine, you know, like ran your hand in.
That's women work.
Wow.
I'll play it. Yes, I know what you're saying.
And you kind of fish it up, and looks like some kind of cloak.
All right,
Oh, stand back. It's going to blow up.
I'll throw it on and activate the bat wings and just fly up out of it.
Yeah.
Dude, ask if he got the shiny stuff.
I'll hold it up toward the hole.
Is this it?
Is this it?
Hold on, I have to cast a spell again.
No, it didn't take him 10 minutes to climb down there. Not with the crit on his fucking athletic. He
Is that it?
motherfucker, like, you guys ever
fucking,
see Soldier? When
Bounced off
Kurt
one side of the
Russell,
wall to the
you ever see Soldier where Kurt Russell and them are climbing the chain to fight? The movie Soldier?
Yeah.
Where they
Yeah.
fight on the chain. That's how Jason was going down. That's right. But yeah,
So is
it's
that
it's what's glowing.
Yeah, you got it.
It's not
That's it.
really hard to tell, Jay, because I mean everything else pretty much looks ruined to the water,
Right.
whereas this doesn't. You know, it still looks. I mean, it's wet, obviously, but give me another check coming up. Now that you put this wet
One.
cloak on,
Dude, don't jinx him, man.
you climb it like a champ back up to the
Been
top.
climbing ropes longer than you motherfuckers been living.
Must have trained at that Navy SEAL dwarven district there.
We don't. That's G17 classified.
But you make it back up to the top just fine, and it's definitely what's glowing.
Well, here it is. Hopefully, it was worth it.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
You've definitely seen these before. They're quite common magic items. It's a cloak of protection.
Oh, that looks like a cloak of
Nice.
protection. I think you should probably hang on to that, Torin.
So were you?
+1 to your ACs and your saves.
Yeah, I think Torin should take that.
I can wear it if y'all want, but it might be more handy on someone else.
Someone that don't have an 18 AC.
Right?
Hey, you know what's better than an 18 AC?
A 19 AC.
Every point counts, man. He gets beat up more than us.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, I'll take it for now, I guess.
All right. And you
Hard
guys
work
are-
paid off.
Before we
Yeah,
head
make-
out of here, I'm gonna smash these horns off of this demon and take some demon horns.
All right. You got medicine or survival or anything?
No, but I can roll them at disadvantage, I guess.
Oh, so would you like me to help you with that?
Oh yeah,
All right. let's
because
see.
they're just horns. But can you help me detach?
Nope,
these,
I can't.
Oh fuck, man! Get out of here! Get out! I'm gonna pull a rock out
He's
and
like,
smash
yes.
these bitches off.
He's like, step aside. He starts cutting. It's like, you guys get him off, but there's like ton of fucking scalp and head, like skin, just all in. It's like you guys are scared to cut by the horn.
Jesus.
Yeah, where's the effing bard when you need him?
I'm gonna clean them up. Throw them in my pack.
All right. And you guys are gonna make your way back to the inn.
I would like to. I need a rest.
All right.
We all need a nappy nap.
Yeah.
There's you guys.
Can you add that item? It's not letting me add it for some reason.
Yeah, me.
You can't do it as a popped out window. I noticed.
Yeah, you
if you
gotta-
have it,
But I
you
can
got to
do it
open up
for you.
inside roll.
Oh, I don't have my shit automatically pops out.
I got you. I got you, boo.
Thank you. Thank you, boo.
Because I'm going to have to set up the +1 to your saves anyway.
Oh, it doesn't do that for you?
Yeah, nah, man. It's not modern. This ain't D&D Beyond.
What is this? 2010?
Alright.
It's
That
glorious.
should be adjusted. Let me just roll a save real quick.
The fuck?
Seven. So your normal is 3, 5. I'm not sure if that added it or not. We do it like this.
I don't know what websites you guys are going on to get that, but okay.
I'm just letting it from the flipping GIF tool on this.
All right. And then you did the AC. Okay. All right.
No, it did it it gave me the plus ones. You just gave me another plus one. Because I have a +3 modifier to
Okay.
con.
Yeah, if you get it from the compendium and drop it in, then it will automatically.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, that looks right.
shouldn't have looked at your charisma, not realizing you had a negative charisma modifier. That's because I looked at that. I was like, all right, so that's 0, so it didn't do it. All right, let me just add it globally. I
I'm
guess I
spitting a couple of faces, and all of a sudden, you're an asshole.
Nobody likes you anymore. All right, so you guys all make it back. I just have you on this floor in case you wanted to talk about what you want to do next. Say it's probably about 3:30, 4 in the afternoon.
So disturbing. Yeah.
That cloak one's great. That's Jason all the way home or all the way back to the inn. Look at how it flows.
That was epic.
Alright. But you guys make it back fine. No encounters or anything. As you step in the door, Grok looks up and he kind of sighs for a second and he kind of motions you guys over. And he's like, your friend, Jam, I think his name is, he's been arrested.
For what?
Jam who?
Jam, I don't know all the details. I just saw them taking him, as he got back to the inn. I'm sorry, you don't make it your business to get involved with the guard if you don't have to. But I just wanted you guys to know. I'll aggressively barred sexual. I'll get you guys some food and drink.
Thank you. Alright, we need to talk about what just happened.
Wait, about Jam Gotten?
No, fuck him.
Well,
No, about
nah, he's my friend, man. I want to bail him out already.
the dead child and the book and the hey.
Yeah. We got a lot going on. It's nighttime. We still have to take care of these sea folk.
It's still kind of day. Like it's just getting dark. He brings you guys out some sushi.
Oh hell yeah!
Big sushi platter. Some fruit. Just a big old bowl of lemons. Little fruit salad there for Ander. Gotta keep that figure.
Yeah, I don't eat sushi unless it's off a naked lady.
Hang on, I'll go get her. Nah, I'll bring you guys some. Oh, why the fuck? The fuck?
You all never seen the Wiggles?
It's not the
Nah.
Wiggles.
That's a kid thing, isn't it?
Yes. I have many. So
Yeah,
Wait, I thought the
Fruit
Wiggles were the
salad?
dressed up dude.
I bet my brother's seen that.
fruit salad, yummy, yummy. That's what they're singing.
I'm gonna take your word for it.
Oh. I can't do the RP for you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you were setting something up or what.
Oh no, I was just putting food up, but I just Roll20 starting to act weird, so I was like, fuck it, I need to refresh the page.
So do we all agree that Regis killed his family?
Yeah, that's the impression I'm getting.
I think
Did he summon demons to do it? Or does he have help?
Obviously, he poisoned them at least, based off of what you all told me. The little girl who was me said.
it's possible that he was possessed in a similar fashion to what happened to Ander, and whatever's possessed him maybe used his family as sacrifices to kind of bring
Summon the others.
right, and like the entire house itself kind of like had a conjuration glow, which I believe conjuration is what you use to summon things from other planes. So I wouldn't be surprised if Regis isn't Regis. It's something else.
Yeah.
I don't know how we could prove that.
Chopping his head off?
That's
I'm
one
wondering
way.
if
maybe.
the clergy.
Well, that would kill him. I don't know if that would actually prove anything. Also, we didn't find a body for the person who went to go and. Maybe they just threw him into the well. Maybe they're part of the skulls in the well.
Can I find something to cover this book?
Like parchment or something?
Yeah, just something to
Yeah.
cover the outside of it.
Yeah.
All right. I want to get some of that.
Alright. They serve food here and, you know.
You gotta flip a napkin right there, Broham.
You know what? I'm gonna take an electrical piece off just because.
I'd like to know more about what's in the book.
I do too, but I don't want anybody to fall under the spell.
Right.
And if it's covered on the outside, I'm hoping that the inside won't do. It's the outside.
I think we might need to risk it. Reading it again.
Well, can't you cast some sort of protective spell
Me?
on the reader? Like, no, our one of our cleric friends. I've heard
Not
clerics
really.
talk. I've heard clerics in Luskan talk of this spell, protection from evil and good.
I can, but I'm not sure if it's evil
Oh, it's evil.
or.
Promise you.
I don't know if that's a ritual or not.
Well, you could just wait a day. We don't have to answer these questions tonight.
I'm scared that the church might be under something similar.
Maybe there's more to that. I don't know. I think what I said earlier is more likely what's going on with that.
But our next step, what do we do? Where do we go from here?
Well, if we can do that, I can read that book again tomorrow. If we can cast, or if we can do one of those protective charms of the protection from evil and good type thing on me, maybe I won't get possessed next time, and I'll actually be able to read the text.
Yeah, I agree. Could set that up probably. I totally can't set that up. I don't.
Why don't we retire for the evening? I don't think Jam's going anywhere.
Now, if you guys aren't, I'm gonna head down there tonight and try to bail them out.
It's going to Pound Town. Haha.
I have a bad feeling about that.
Well, if what I heard earlier of your guys' investigations over there has any kind of thing to it, the sooner we get him out of there, the better.
I would suggest not going alone though.
What's the worst that will happen?
They
Are
know
you,
that
are you
we're
offering to
snooping
come
around.
with me? Are you offering to come with me, Deacon?
Fuck no, I'm
Why
going
Yeah.
to sleep.
Fuck
Why
no.
not?
Going to sleep. I need to get stuffs.
I mean, this guy was our friend who we had many travels with for months and months before we came here.
Yeah. I was thinking about maybe somebody that doesn't need rest necessarily.
I'll tag along, but I don't see what. I certainly he's probably been arrested before. I mean, I assumed we've all spent at least a month or two in the in a cell.
Ever.
And I mean, he is a bard. They tend to draw that kind of attention sometimes. He'll probably have a really great story for us once we get him out if we let him stay overnight to.
What? This may sound stupid. What languages did what's his name know?
Jam?
No, Ajukai.
Oh, hang on.
Doubtful anything useful. I mean, he didn't even have nature.
Right? How do you play a druid and not take nature?
He said he didn't need it because he was nature. I remember him saying that.
He spoke common, druidish, dwarf, and Sylvan.
Sylvan, that's right. Shit. Okay. Well, I'm going to bed. Let me know how it goes.
Alright. See how it is, bro. I remember this when you're in prison.
If I'm going to read this thing again, I need to do a long rest.
I'll go with you.
Alright.
Worst they'll say is that we can't bail them out.
Exactly what I was thinking.
Plus, I don't want this book anywhere near that dude, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, let's just leave it here.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Book's not leaving my sight or touch.
Alright, so the
He's keeping it in the prison pocket.
Torn
Bye.
and Lenny are going to the prison. Anyone else? Or just them? Arabella says, like, I definitely need sleep.
Never mind.
So she's going to head on up. Ander, going with them or staying here?
I'm going to stay here. I need to long rest to get that spell back. If we're going to read that sometime.
Alright. Give me a moment.
Now, Jason, you went and talked to this guy before, right?
Mm-hmm. Who's Jason, though?
Got him! Put you guys on this map real quick.
3 coronavirus cases in the fucking county next to me.
What kind?
Cumberland County.
No way.
Yep.
I saw there were some in Berks. My mom lives there.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Alright, by the time you guys make it there, it is dark.
It's so dark I can't see anything. Oh.
Put some light out there for you guys. Halt! State your business.
I've heard that one of my companions has been arrested, and I've come to see if I can bail him out or find what he's been charged with.
Name?
J.M. Gotten? Was he asking my name?
The name of the inmate, you imagine.
J.M. Gotten?
Last name up, first name jam.
Jammed up. Wait here. He opens the gate and closes it behind him. The other guard kind of shifts over a little bit.
Yeah, I don't see anything on that thing.
See anything what?
I don't see nothing but a big black square.
It's because you don't have a token on here.
Oh.
But I will...
It's fine. My mind's eye is there. I'm good.
Okay. A few moments goes by. About 5-10 minutes, actually. Guard comes back. It's like, sorry, sir, we don't have a Jem Gotten here. Do you know what he was arrested for?
No, that's actually what I was coming to find out. He's a Bardic fellow. I heard that he was just arrested today.
Arrested today?
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Goes back in. Comes back out a couple of minutes later. It's like, sorry to tell you, but your friend, his name's not Jem Gotten. His name's actually Halaxon Oracorel. I don't know how the fuck he... I guess he legit kept the fucking Roll20 assigned name or some shit.
Okay. What was he arrested for?
What difference does it make what his name is? What did he do?
He's been arrested on attempted murder and sedition.
Of who?
Our esteemed Regus Forloin.
So it's like 100 gold bond?
No, I'm sorry, sir. There's no bell set for him.
Okay. When's the trial?
Generally in these type of situations, that's above my pay grade. But
Can you speculate?
maybe a few days. Depends on Regus. He's been having a lot of fun with the Gray brothers. So just depends on how long those interrogations go. And from what I hear, they haven't said a word.
Mm.
So I guess there's nothing we can do then.
I'm sorry, we don't, can't really let people that try and kill somebody and, overthrow the government. Um, he's like, are you guys Harpers too?
No, what's a Harper?
Some sort of secret organization.
Not familiar with it. I'm just a axe for hire. He's just a made school dropout.
Made school dropout.
uh,
Go back to maid school.
I still got all the student debt too. That's the worst part.
Okay, we'll try back in the morning then. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good evening.
You as well.
Be safe out there.
Thank you. You guys make your way back to the compass.
Yeah.
First, I'm going to burn this building down.
Yeah. Pull it, Jason.
Excellent strategy. But our people are in there.
Who am I missing from? Oh, yeah, Ander. Alright. So you've learned that your friend Jim Gotten was using an alias, allegedly, and that he's working for the Harpers, whoever the fuck they are.
Right. Also allegedly.
What would that be, like history or just knowledge?
Give me a history or an intelligence check.
Is there a streetwise in this game?
Not really. But give me an int check. I mean, everyone's heard of the Harpers.
Except Lenny.
I didn't get out much.
Who the fuck? Harpers? Like, they play harps?
Oh, that makes sense because he is a bard.
Yeah, he is a
They
bard.
complain about everything. They just keep harping on.
The rest of the time we're at the town, he thinks that's the band that he was in.
Alright, so Ander definitely knows a lot about the Harpers.
I think my father had dealings with them.
So the Harpers are a clandestine network of spellcasters and spies that pride themselves on being incorruptible defenders of the greater good and champions of the oppressed. The organization is generally known for being benevolent, knowledgeable, and secretive.
Sounds like all right guys.
Yeah, they're not bad guys or anything.
Yeah, I had a really awesome one.
So why would these guys want to lock up somebody for being suspected of being a Harper?
So Harpers believe that one can never have too much information or arcane knowledge, but that too much power leads to corruption, and the abuse of magic must be closely monitored. Their goals, outwithstanding or gather information to promote fairness, equality, generally through covert means. They try and thwart, tyrants and leaders, governments and organizations that grow too powerful. So it stands to reason with what you guys are finding out about Regis, that if he was a Harper agent for real, then he may have already knew about this guy coming into it and maybe got caught doing some shit that he wasn't supposed to be doing.
Like trying to kill this Regis guy.
Trying to, either murder him, which would generally be a very drastic maneuver, but maybe he got cornered, if that was even what happened. I mean, basically just talked to two guards outside of the place, so you can't really take everything they say for face value, but
What are you talking about? I was like Chris Farley in Wayne's World.
right. He's a very informed guard. Oddly enough, though, none of the guards you've ever had any interaction with here in town have struck you guys as, bad guys. Like, we're the baddies. So, not that the people say that the guards are the trouble.
Who are these gray men?
Gray men?
Yeah.
The Gray Brothers or something?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the guys that when
AKA Simon and Alex.
Yeah, when Torn and Jam first went there to see if they had any wanted posters, or any work that needed to be done, they were being led in. They had been arrested. Give me a history check or intel check to see if you've heard of them. It's gonna be a kind of a high DC though. That's pretty high though. You guys are some busybodies, just noses up at everybody's assholes.
Why wasn't I getting these roles during combat?
Right. You both have actually heard of the Gray Brothers. Not so much them specifically, but the company of the Griffin's Claw, which is an adventuring guild, or was an adventuring guild that the Greys founded. It was a pair of brothers that had founded the company of the Griffin's Claw. And
Eh?
What do you
No.
Yes, the two Greys, our father and our uncle.
And the mom, they all founded it together.
Look, man, you don't include the women. God
Oh,
damn,
my bad,
Jason.
my bad. Shit, sorry.
But they founded it along with one of the brothers' wives. Since we want to go there. But the company fell apart when the one brother died, and soon afterwards the mother took her own life. And rumor has it that the uncle of the Simon and Alex had discovered that they had murdered their own parents in cold blood. But, that's the rumor.
And those are the ones.
Can it really be cold blood if you don't remember?
Well, like I said, it's a rumor. I mean, above board, they didn't kill their parents. They were framed for killing their parents by said uncle. But that's because there was like this love triangle with our father and our uncle, and our father's or our mother. And our uncle basically fell in love with her, ended up killing his own brother. The mother ended up fleeing with us and going to raise us, and then the uncle came back into the picture thinking he was going to woo her. When she realized that he had killed, her husband, she fled. They had got cornered, which she was a badass rogue. And the father was, a knight, a paladin. She ended up fighting them off while one of her like maids or help, the staff took the children and fled.
Fuck.
And then she ended up getting captured, and she ended up killing herself, thinking that that would free the kids, but he was kind of a spiteful bitch, and decided to pin it all on Simon and Alex. And then there was a daring escape from Wayloon.
I guess there's been like a story revision in fifth ed.
It was.
I
That was
got
the
you.
backstory that I wrote for Matt when we joined the Ravenloft thing. I could send it to you. I still have it.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll just invite you to be able to edit it. So if you want to change anything, but but we will go back to our regularly stationed programming now, and not the backstories of some characters. Uh, but yeah. So what do you want to do?
Get some
Stay
sleep.
asleep.
All right. So you guys go to sleep, and you wake up. Everyone's rested. What's your? Never mind. I found you. I don't know if that lets you edit it or if it just invited you to look at it, but I'll sort that later. But yeah, you wake up and we flip you guys over to day. Might help if I click on the right map. Alright. Everyone fix your sheets and all that good shit. The docks were attacked last night and a lot of people died.
Come on, fish.
You hear
Come on.
about that over breakfast that morning. No, I'm kidding. Or am I?
All right, everybody gets 2 berries.
I believe that shit. Did you pray for your spells, Great Dark?
Of course.
What's up with this
Oh, you mean
concentration?
the good versus evil or some shit?
Protection from evil? Come on, man.
I don't know if I can get that spell.
The little book?
Yes.
No, but I mean, I don't know if I can change out my spells for that.
So
Yeah, dude.
here,
You get to pick from the entire spell
yeah,
list. You're a
clerics get
Ah.
access to all the spells.
cleric. Yeah, you're not a wizard, man.
That sucks.
You're gonna make me cry, dude.
Right?
I don't want to waste a spell slot. Whatever.
You should
Oh my God,
see.
dude. Oh, you don't want to help the team out. I see how it is.
All right.
You should see
Alright.
my
I
spells.
I mean, you might be able to ritually do it.
Let's see.
Protection from evil and good is a first level spell. It's not a ritual.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's a ritual.
Target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by evil entities.
Well, I was thinking to detect.
No, that would just keep me from, like, when I go to read it again, it would keep me from becoming the little girl again.
Theoretically.
Oh, you fucking game.
What's wrong?
Is that what she said?
I was trying to drag the spell in. Okay, it's just not going to work. Oh, I guess I got to add. Maybe that'll do it.
You're killing me, Smalls.
There you go. Nope, didn't work. Alright, fuck off. We'll just do it from this list. We'll do it live.
It's in there, man.
Oh, it's in there.
I just put it.
No, you didn't. I did.
Okay, you did it. You're shit, man. All my spells are all in there, and they're all alphabetically listed. And you call yourself a cleric.
I heal things up. I heal things down. Alright, so we doing this? We looking at this book?
Oh, are you?
We can.
Should we warn Drock?
Nah,
Look, man, some shit's about to go down.
definitely not.
Apologize for any damages.
We should keep it all in the DL.
DL. Totes. DL.
What the
Plus, nothing's going to go down.
Seriously, roll 20?
What are you trying to do now?
I was trying to pop my character sheet out, and it made me sign in again, and now she's...
Yeah, I think they were having issues or something. Although it has done that to me in the past before too. Like words.
Alright. Ready to rock. Everyone gather around.
Everyone is in the room.
Because shit's about to go down. As soon as I size my window correctly. Alright, cast that on Ander.
Alright, so you're putting it on Ander. Ander, you
Yep.
ritually cast.
I'm not a ritual caster. It'll be a regular cast.
Oh, gotcha. Good. Because I was totally gonna fuck with you because it would take you 10 minutes to cast the spell, and then the protection from good and evil would wear off. Alright, the book is still covered, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you cast the spell, you flip open the book, and you start reading, and it does not read. Well, it reads kind of like a diary, but it's definitely not a child's book. just to paraphrase, you can tell that it's Regis. This book is his. He talks about making first contact and seeing sights that he never thought was possible. And
Oh my gosh, he's an effing warlock.
and that he feels that he's on a precipice of becoming something else. He doesn't go into detail. Like, he speaks a lot of, like, and I'm giving you this because you're a rogue and you know thieves can't. It's like he dances around his subject, like, constantly, almost like he's fucking a lunatic. Uh, and are you, well, it lasts an hour. How long are you going to read for the full hour?
No, I'll read until the I'll skim through the whole tome and get enough of a good general idea, but I don't want to go past that duration of the protection.
Well, you're totally engrossed into the book. The 10 minutes goes by, nothing happens. You're still reading, and you feel the protection fade from you. But you feel fine, nothing happens. Um, so if you want to read the whole thing, you can, but it's not going to take you a whole hour because most of it's like, even though, because it's like it flips between abyssal and then common, but the common is kind of like ramblings. You ever see that movie Seven?
I have.
Remember when they find his apartment and they're flipping through the books and he starts reading about how he met a man on the subway and he
It's
started
been a hot
chatting.
minute, so
Well, there's a scene where they find the apartment. It's kind of like that. He's just rambling, uh, and but the gist of it is something contacted him, offered him power beyond belief for souls. And you get that because he describes how he systematically removed all of the town's poor and infirmed and basically gave them to someone. He just refers to him as M the entire time.
Moriarty.
Sounds metal as fuck. Uh,
So I guess we got our proof,
master.
guys.
what'd you say, Sean?
I guess we finally got our proof.
Yeah, but I mean,
Who are we gonna?
What are we gonna do about it, though?
right? Hey, look at this book.
Storm the castle. Burn him to the ground.
I don't think we've got. I mean, I know we got the balls to do it, but I don't think we've got the
What about
the bulk to back it up.
Shaman?
She's really a druid, dude, but you know.
Well,
Sorry,
can-
yeah, I'm thinking of something.
we can find some people in the town to share this information with and get them to rally behind us.
I don't think we know enough people in the town to be able to do that. I mean,
Well, we know the people at the
Grok would probably be all for it, but in Altria, I'm sure as well. But I'm not sure how we stand with the church at this point. If they're being super weird, like Marcus says, then things are. There's other things at work here that we're not privy to yet, and I think before we move on onto taking out Regis, we should do some more foundation setting.
No doubt.
We need to rally our friends. and find out who those people are.
We need to build out our network.
Well, definitely not the dock people.
I sound so LinkedIn right now.
He does also mention specific people in town, but he doesn't refer to them by name. He'll mention like the wizard or the crow, the old crow, stuff like that about how they must die. So
I'm sure that the wife of the one chick.
Who all's supposed to die?
He's talking about the Dresden, the wizard, the old crows, the apothecary.
No, but I mean, besides the ones like who all?
Who are?
Is it just those?
Check this. If you find yourself in a lack of childcare due to school closings, might I suggest letting them roam the streets unattended? Youth gangs are a crucial part of any proper dystopia, and with this head start, your child will be well on their way to leading their own pack and getting the best scraps and the largest shares of the pickpocketing. They'll learn the important skills needed to thrive in the impending totalitarian hellscape. Sorry, that was just too good.
I'm sorry, what were you asking, Sean?
It was actually Rich, but he was asking to get an actual list of these names of people he's saying is going to die.
Yeah, you could sit down and take a moment and jot down the names. The two that stick out the most is the old crow and the wizard.
Right.
Um,
I had a feeling that they were going to be our allies in the end.
Who the hell's a wizard?
Dresden,
Harry.
the wizard's die.
Harry Dresden.
Harry Potter. Is his name really Harry Dresden?
In the book, yeah.
Oh.
This guy's name's Arthur.
Distant cousin.
Right, son. Could have went with Bob, but you know, only fans would have got that. But you get the sense from reading that those are the two that really matter. The rest of them are kind of like him rambling about how much shit would be like slightly easier, but not necessarily like they completely object or like will have a role to play if they're like if they're allowed to continue on, that they won't all fucking juxtaposed. If the wizard and the old crow live, then it will complicate his plan. All the other names on the list were more just kind of like, you know, I wish this bitch was dead or this guy was dead, but you know, like I want his land or you know, shit like that. Like nothing that would seem like we need this person because they're gonna be a big help, if that makes any sense. Oddly enough, though, doesn't mention the church at all. Cricket?
That just heightens my distrust right there.
I think the stuff that's going on with the church is related to those empty caskets that we opened up and the cold feeling passing through us. I think this might be something more of a classic possession than related to what's going on with Regus.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I think it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Just wanted to see if you guys were gonna make any decisions on what y'all wanted to do next.
I think we should attack this with fresh minds.
We need to go speak with the wizard.
Yeah, and the shot or What's her
Join
name?
forces.
Austria.
Go back and
I
talk
agree
to
with
the
talking with the.
apothecary. See if we can make sure she's on our side to the apothecary.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Cool. All right.
We have a game plan. Let me do this XP thing. Let's see, where's a bandit? So I don't know how to do the command to, or the command never wants to work for me. Alrighty. Well, good session, good role play. Good finding of clues and progressing through.
Handling of the clue.
Mm,
Oh boy.
I don't know about all that, but like there are some definitely red herons in there, so I'm liking it. So yeah, I'm cool with that. Um, but we'll pick up next week. Sing Bat Channel, Sing Bat Time, all that jazz. Thanks for watching, and this will be up on YouTube later. And good night.